Once upon a time, in the heart of an old alley, there was a small grocery shop filled with colors and scents. But what made this shop different from all the others was a beautiful parrot that sat on a wooden perch beside the counter. His body was green, his wings were colorful, and his voice like a morning breeze refreshed the heart. The grocer loved the parrot dearly. When the shop was quiet and there were no customers, the parrot would speak a few simple words and warm his owner's heart. Customers adored him too. Some came just to see the parrot, and that made the grocer's shop always lively and full of business. Every night, when the grocer wanted to go home, he would leave food and water for the parrot, say goodbye, lock the door, and leave. The parrot would softly say, "Good night." Something happened that changed everything. A silent cat slipped into the shop, and the grocer, unaware, locked the door and went home. When the cat found itself alone with the parrot, it attacked. The parrot panicked, flew from one side of the shop to the other, and in his escape, his wings knocked over several bottles. The bottles shattered, oil spilled, and the shop was left in chaos. The next morning, the grocer opened the door. The cat darted past his feet and ran away. He stepped inside and saw the broken bottles and spilled oil. He was furious. The parrot quietly flew down, but instead of thanking God that his parrot was safe, the grocer grabbed a broom and struck him. The parrot, silent and with his head lowered, said nothing. He was beaten so badly that the feathers on his head fell out, and he became bald. From that day on, the parrot never spoke again. He sat quietly in a corner, sad and silent. No matter how much the grocer spoke to him, he got no response. Customers asked, "Why is your parrot bald? Why doesn't he speak?" But the grocer remained silent, his heart full of regret. At night, he held the parrot in his arms, stroked him gently, gave charity, prayed, but the parrot stayed silent. Then one day, a bald man entered the shop. The parrot saw him, flapped his wings, stared at him, and said, "Greater than hey man, did you break your bottles too, and your master hit you and made you bald like me?" The bald man laughed, and so did the grocer. His heart filled with joy. His parrot had spoken again. The grocer thanked God, hugged the parrot, and made a promise to himself. "From now on, I won't get angry over small things, and I'll never hit an animal again." And from that day forward, the grocer's little shop was once again filled with laughter, the parrot's songs, and hearts warmed by kindness.